Okay, they're going to call a clip. Wildcats get a lucky break, and the Tanks are lining up. I'm going to guess that was Hollywood.
Play some football.
Oh, that Hollywood Charles Johnson, he is a
He's
character.
He's a little too excited over there on the sideline right now.
All right, so the Tanks are going to 7-yard line. And, okay, so they're lining up, shotgun formation. 2 wideouts to each side, and that looks like A.J. Williams to the left of Job Swords. And, all right, Tanks line up. Job Swords, he takes the snap. He hands it off to A.J. Williams, bounces off a lineman, spins, breaks the tackle, running backwards. Oh, boy. He breaks through the line. He's going to be loose. He's going to score. He spins around at the line, ran backwards the other way. Looked like he was going to be met by a gang of Wildcats tacklers, spun right through him and ran to the end zone. A.J. Williams now with a 69 and a 47-yard run. Now the score is 47-0 with 12:39 to go in the second quarter. Wow. Oh, my gosh. That is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Wow. A.J. Williams. Folks, I mean, this is... And honestly, I mean, this is not, I mean, the Wildcats are, they've got some decent talent, but I just hate to see them, they've just dropped the ball at this point. I mean, that's all there is to say. I mean, that's... they've just kind of, let it go. Tanks are lining up. They're going for 2 in T formation. 3 backs lined up side by side behind Job Swords. Swords drops back to throw. He tosses it, and it's caught.
By Deion McKinley.
Big Deion McKinley at tight end catches the pass. No one was in the end zone behind him. All right, so that's 49-0 Tanks, 11:49 to go in the second quarter, and it looks like they're going to do a running clock, Tania. I don't know if that's a rule or not, or if the clock's just running mistakenly, but, I mean, they're definitely... Yeah.
They're fighting with each other.
Oh, wow.
Oh, gosh.
And there's some infighting going on with the Wildcats.
But it's good he shook it off. He looks like he's going to put his head back in the game.
Yeah, there's got to be something done. Yep, they're just going to let the clock run. It's 49-0, folks. I mean, there's not much I can say on this one. This is just good. Yeah. Oh, wow. I mean, there's just not much to say, really, at this point. I mean, just the Tanks came in, and once again, just a rout. All right, and you'll have to bear with me here. I'm trying to concentrate on 2 or 3 things at once, folks. I'm actually updating Facebook pages on this game, but it's been just a big round. Zach Christensen, he lines up, he kicks it off, just a kicked back. Oh wow, they're not even running to recover it. The Wildcats the Tanks kicked it off. It slid off it slid off Zach Christensen's foot a little bit and only went to about the 30. The Wildcats just stood and did. I don't want to be rude here, but they just stood
Michael Morton was ready for that
Morton
touchdown.
just ran down there and just caught it, and I don't think the rules are though. It's there, so the Tanks are gonna have the ball. Looks like 1st and 10 on the. Or no? What are they? Late flag. Late flag there. Looks like
maybe
the Tanks just okay. Maybe that makes sense. I apologize, folks. The flag was thrown like right. It was landed like right on the sideline almost. So what had happened was the Tanks jumped offside. So maybe that's why they didn't move. So apologies, Wildcats, and any Wildcats fan that's tuning in. All right. Well, and you know the funny thing is during that little stretch that ran about 2 minutes off the clock. So. All right, Tanks are lining back up to kick from the 30 this time.
Oh.
And it's kicked deep. Wow. Caught at the 5. And it's run back. And, there's nobody there. Nobody there to block. The Tanks are going to have it the Wildcats are going to have it 1st and 15. Or 1st and 10 from their own 15. That looked like Mackenzie McGlone who ran it back there. Oh, wow.
All the frustration.
You could see the Wildcats looks like there's a lot of frustration on that sideline. Hopefully they'll get that worked out. Okay, so Wildcats are coming out. Make a substitution. And they're in huddle. They break. Tanks are out. Looks like it's going to be a 4-man front. And the Wildcats come out. They're in shotgun. Oh, they made a sub at quarterback. Did they? Or nope. They're in I form again, folks. I formation tied in to the left. It's tossed to Brandon Green in the backfield. He goes nowhere. He's actually lost a couple yards on that. And it's going to be about 2nd and 13 oh, no. He walked back like it was going to drop 3 yards, but actually moved it back up. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 from the Wildcats will have it from their own 16-yard line. All right, so the Wildcats are huddling again, trailing 49-0. 7:28 to go in the second quarter, and after this last score the Tanks got, the running clock started. So the Tanks line up there, or the Wildcats, they're in I formation. I formation, wide out to each side, looks like a tight end to the right. And Tanks a 4-man front. And I don't know what went on. They snapped the ball, and there was just a big... It didn't look like he handed it off, but there was just a big...
Yes, so true.
That's...
The defense is on fire.
Yeah, that's 6:40 to go, second quarter, and, that clock's just ticking downwards, so... And, that is a good thing for situations like this, to have that. There's just a lot of problems. Honestly, it should have been put in play a couple weeks ago. All right, so they're coming out in an I form again. Wildcats in the I, wide out to each side, tight end to the right. And Tanks showing blitz in a 4-man front. The ball's tossed. And Green, gets hit by a host of Tanks. Gains maybe a yard.
Uh-oh. Looks like Chris
Brandon
Hill hurt.
Green. Oh, Chris Hill.
Hurt his wrist, maybe?
He's showing something. Yeah, that don't...
He's waving that he's all right.
Chris Hill, he's a tough cat. He's a reigning defensive player of the year. Just a big playmaker for this team. He's done a lot of good things, and he's definitely Toughen it out. All right, Wildcats line up in pup formation. Tanks sending Snook Martin back to recover. And let's see, 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. And Tanks sending in. Oh, almost blocked that time.
Chance Freeman with the ball.
Chance Freeman catches it at the 50. He breaks the
He's
tackle.
going.
We got a flag
Play.
down. And he's going to run into the end zone,
And
but we have a
touchdown,
flag.
But we got a flag.
Oh, wow.
That would have been pretty.
Wow. Tania, you know, that's two punt returns now for touchdowns called back by penalty.
Well, I hope it was maybe a bad kick or something.
Yeah, that barely. We're lucky that didn't hit a Tanks player.
Yeah, it's on us.
That was awful, awful close to a block. And what's the call going to be? Looks like holding.
Defense, come on.
All right, well.
Two, 4, 6, 8, 9.
I'm working something
two
out.
Two more players.
All right, Tania, looks like, I don't know, they're getting something worked out. Well, okay, we're going to resume play here. All right, Tanks are coming out. They're going to go shotgun, 2 wideouts to each side. Job Sword's giving instructions to the line. Has a back lined up to the left of him. We got 4:26 to go in the first half. And sends a man in motion. Ball off, and it's pitched off. Number 24, Dylan Coons. Oh, he's stuffed in the backfield. Brandon Green with the stuff. Dylan Coons ran. He moved in motion to the left, and then then Swords just pitched it off to him there, but Brandon Green met him right at the line. That was a good play by Green there. All right, so the Tanks have the ball 2nd and 10 from the 50-yard line. That's really the first time today the offense has been rattled in any form. Snook Martin going in motion. Oh, ball's fumbled.
Whoa, that's the first time I've ever seen anybody take Snook Martin down like that.
Wow. Tanks came out, shotgun, 2 wideouts to each side. Snook Martin was on the left, and he was sent in motion, and the ball was snapped and hit him, but luckily he picked it up. And now the Tanks have the ball at 3rd and long, 3rd and 17 from their own 42-yard line. 3:13 to go in the second quarter.
Had a little bit of confusion out there.
Yeah, that's all right. 2 wideouts to each side. Shotgun again, back to the left of Job Swords. He catches the snap. He drops back. Looking, rolls out to the right. He's the deep ball. Michael Clay's open. It's caught! Caught at the 10-yard line and brought down. But it looks like they're going to call it a dropped pass. I guess they brought him down, and it came out just as he was about to hit the ground. Looked like that was going to be a catch for sure, but Michael Clay, who had 2 catches for about 120 yards last week and 2 touchdowns. And the Wildcats catch a lucky break. Looks like they're going to go for this, are they?
Flag on the play.
Nope. Flag down. Looks like they're going to get called for delay.
Yep.
Delay game on the offense. And it's like Tanks, and we've got a timeout. Well, during this